Okay, we've started recording, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, I'm super excited to have you guys here tonight. I'm going to talk about challenge groups and coach sneak peeks. So I'm one of Scotty's Diamond coaches, and I'm just thrilled to be able to be here today and share what I've learned and the things that have brought me success with you to help you succeed in your business as well. So I am Heather. I am a mom. My husband is a police officer and has been for about 11 years. I went Diamond in 90 days, and I was able to go to the Dominican Republic coaching retreat with Scotty and everybody, which was awesome. I've been an ICU nurse for almost 7 years, and I also teach group fitness classes. We do kettlebells and TRX, a lot of HIIT training. It's super fun. I was a paralegal for a couple of years, and when I was working 8 to 5 every day, I knew that was something that I did not want to do the rest of my life. So that's why I went into nursing, and ultimately why I became a coach with Beachbody for the freedom of time and to be home with my little boy and my baby that's coming soon. I'm 36 weeks pregnant right now, so we're excited to welcome another little boy here in a little while. So I was a dancer for 18 years, so my whole life I have just been in love with exercise and movement and fitness. So I'm excited to share more with you today. This business has completely changed my life, and I've loved it so far. The community is amazing, as you know, and I've gained so many friends. I've had so much support through them and through Scotty. It's just been an incredible journey, and I'm so glad that I can be here to share with you what has helped me succeed so quickly and to help you learn and grow as well. Okay, so we're going to talk about challenge groups today. This is the #1 way to be successful as a coach, because you know that your benchmark is Success Club, and the best way to hit that is by getting challenge packs or enrolling your clients as coaches with a challenge pack. And so this is how I run my challenge groups. We're going to talk about 6 different things. The first is invite, advertise, how to create an event, your design and content, and the goals of your challenge group. So first off, you're going to be wanting to inviting every day, as you have been doing. And so you're going to want to be focusing on your daily vital behaviors and include invites with all of your messages and with your talking to people each day. This is a cheesy picture that I took at about midnight one night after I had written down 100 names, because at the end of the month, or even at the first of the month, I like to write down 100 names and try to get through them in a week's period of time or less, because I know that the more people I talk to, the more my chances are going to be good with earning Success Club points. It's really all about the number of people that you talk to and invite. 1 week before my challenge group starts, I will message everyone or get in contact with them again and make sure that they know that's the deadline to order. They have to place their order on that day to get everything in the mail on time. And there's a lot of people who will drag their feet for a long time, but once you tell them it's the last day, then they will usually sign up right then, because they know they can't drag their feet anymore. So this is how I advertise for my challenge groups. Make sure that there's a picture of you smiling, and it could be anything. You don't have to necessarily be working out. But I do a Facebook and an Instagram post, just post the same thing on both. And you're going to want to talk about what's included. A great way to have people join is to provide the actual link for the group so they can click on it and request to join. And even though it's a closed Facebook group, you'll still see their requests there, and then you can reach out to them and message them. And you will also want to include that they can send you a private message or email you. And you can also include an application. And that's a super easy thing to do either with Wufoo or with Google Forms. And I like to start advertising for my group about 2 weeks before, and maybe 2 to 3 posts. And everyone's a little different. Just you can find out what works best for you. But I found that Sunday night, there's a ton of people online. In fact, if you look on Facebook, if you look at your chat number, how many people are on chat, that'll give you a good idea of how many people are able to see your post. And you'll want to make sure you post at a time when there's a lot of people on Facebook so they see it. So this is the one that I used for this month, and I talk about everything that you get. Right, so summer is coming, you get one-on-one coaching, exact workouts to follow, a super easy nutrition plan. There's 20 plus women in our group supporting each other. So in my groups, I actually have about 50 people, but only about 20 people participate, and I don't want to overwhelm others. I don't want to tell them there's 50 people or they might not want to be in it. And then I also do daily check-ins for accountability, and I feel like that is what has really helped get results in my challenge groups. I also share healthy recipes, and I give away prizes. The people in my groups lose up to 13 pounds in 3 weeks and continue to transform. So it's important that you're bold and confident and let people know that without a doubt, they will meet their goals with your help. And you know, this is true. I had a girl lose 13 pounds in 3 weeks. It was incredible. And you say when your group starts, and this is how I do it, click to join, and you can actually click on that link there. It will take you to the group. Or you can PM or email me. My team is Elite Fitness. So that's how I create my posts. Another super effective tool you can use when you are doing a challenge group is by creating an event. 1 week before my challenge group starts, I will post a public event on Facebook. Now, you have to make sure that it's public so that when your friends click that they're going to join, then their friends and other people can see it too. And it travels a lot farther on Facebook. And you can also share the event that you have created on your Facebook page. And at the very end of these slides, I'm going to show you what my challenge group looks like, what my event looks like, and what my coach sneak peek looks like, and all of that. So we'll get really interactive, and I'll show you right on Facebook exactly what they look like. So this is the design of your challenge group. I typically start 3 to 7 days before with preseason posts. The cool thing about Beachbody is, I don't know if you knew this, but it's amazing and it will change your life. They have posts you can use. You can copy and paste the posts and the pictures. So you don't even have to do any work. It's all in the online office. This is the link here, and I'll post it in the Diamond group as well so that you have access to it. And I'll show you what it looks like at the end of the presentation today. This is the 21 Day Fix Challenge Group Guide that I use. So there's a post for each day that you can just copy and paste. And there's one for every single program out there. But most of my people do the 21 Day Fix. So I have stuck with that, and I've also created a lot of posts for myself as well. And it's super important to save all of your posts and pictures, like in a Word document or something, so that you can just copy and paste from each month. You can reuse the same stuff each month and maybe add a few new things each month. But honestly, the top coaches in this business, they do the same exact posts every single month. Lindsay, Mattway, and everyone does. So as far as content goes, it's really up to you what you want to do with your challenge group. I know there's some coaches who will do like sweaty selfies or food logs, and it depends on what you like. For me, I'm really into nutrition. I'm a nurse and a fitness instructor, and I want my people to get results, and they do get results. And this is why, because I share with them, you know, there's hundreds of meal plans out there for the 21-day fix. Go to Google Images or Pinterest, and there's tons of stuff out there. Recipes are super easy to find on the internet. In fact, you can find any of the Fixate recipes from the Fixate cookbook online, and you can copy and paste them, put them in your group. You can also put links to Beachbody blog posts, right? They have how to meal prep for the 22, all different programs, the hammer and chisel and everything. You can also put links to your own blog post. Maybe you have written a post about nutrition. You can post that in your challenge group. There's also daily check-ins that I like to do. And this is what I feel makes the biggest difference in my group with their results, because it's the ones who check in every day that have the best transformations. And so I offer a prize. I say at the beginning of the challenge, I say whoever checks in every single day wins a prize. And I'll show you what I give away in the next slide. But these are the things that we talk about on our check-ins. So we write what workout we did. And then on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, you'll rate your nutrition and then your water intake. So we aim for at least 3 liters a day. You know, I have worked with a nutritionist, and nutritionists recommend 3 to 4 liters of water a day. This is going to make a huge difference in your challengers, is making sure that they get their water in. So they'll rate from 0 to 10 how well they did with their water. Number 4 is victory of the day. So it's just fun to share what the best part of your day was, or maybe you said no to the extra helping of ice cream, or maybe you just had an awesome day and you got to see your family a lot. So that's what we share there, and then we do a picture, and it can be anything. We share pictures of our kids all the time, and you know, it's great to be connected that way. And I've found a lot of encouragement and support coming from the other women for each other, especially when they kind of see what each other look like and how you know, what their kids look like and everything. So this is more about the content. Oh, in that last slide, this is a picture of my meals for each day when I'm not pregnant. And so this gives them a good idea kind of what I eat based on the containers. And I also, you know, write out my meals for the day using the containers and how often I eat, kind of to give them a good guide to follow. And it's important that they eat every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so prizes. When I advertised for this group, I posted some of the prizes they could get. So they can get programs, like workout programs, Fixate. I have Advertise powder, extra tubs, like containers for the 21-day fix. Just depends. Little things, you know, $20 at the most. And whoever does the most check-ins wins a prize at the end. And that helps keep them motivated as well. And it's funny because the girls get kind of competitive with each other, and they try to get higher numbers than the other girls. So that helps with results as well. And then like pictures of your dinner and food. And at the end of the group, like the last week, I'll start talking about coaching, and I will start inviting them to my Coach Sneak Peek group, and I will share posts from other coaches about their success with coaching, just to kind of put the idea in their minds. So these are your goals with a challenge group. Number 1 is get results, right? So you're not going to want to have them order a challenge pack and never talk to them again. You're going to want to make sure that you're texting or calling them at least once a week and kind of see how they're doing, what's working, what's not, and if you can help with anything. And make sure that you are consistent. You're posting every day in your group and you're participating along with them. So you do a check-in every night as well. And I always write out thank you cards at the end of my group to send out to my girls. And then somebody gets a prize. For example, if you have 2 people who have done their check-ins every day, you can just choose which one you want to give the prize to. And then you'll want to turn your challengers into coaches. This is your goal each month with the challenge group. You're going to want to talk about coaching at the end. and then send out personal invites. You know, say, you did amazing in this group. Thank you so much for being so active and checking in all the time. Have you ever thought about coaching? You can also share their transformations publicly on Facebook and your blog if they agree to it. And Scotty has a great format that he uses if you've watched him on Facebook, but he talks about, he has the person answer 3 questions, right? So the first one is, how did you find out about Beachbody? The second one is, how has it changed your life? Or, you know, how is your life different now than before? And number 3, why are you going to keep going with it? And so anytime I have a great transformation at the end of my challenge group, I will personally message someone, that person, and ask them if I can post that on Facebook and tag them in the picture. And when I do, you will see that a lot of their friends that you're not friends with will like it and comment on it. And I found something really cool is you can go to that coach or that person who had the transformation and say, hey, look at all this awesome response that you've had. Is it okay if and then you say, would you like to invite them to our next group and you can earn the commission for it? Or is it okay if I invite them to the next group? And, you know, there's some people who don't want anything to do with coaching. And so they're totally okay if you go to those people and say, hey, do you want to be in this next group with so-and-so? Thanks for liking her transformation picture. And then sometimes they will say, oh yeah, I'll invite them. And then they end up coaching. And then you invite them to your coach training group. So, okay, so that kind of leads into coaching. And I'm going to talk about the coach sneak peek or open house. You can call it either one, whatever you prefer. But these are the 5 steps that we do for that. There's invite, advertise, the format, content, and goals. This is how you invite to a coach training group. This is what I do anyway. Have you ever thought about coaching? It's an incredible opportunity to earn a full-time income with part-time hours. If I added you to our free 5-day What is Coaching sneak peek, would you read through the posts? No obligations or participation required. Sometimes you will say no, you will get a no, and sometimes you'll get yes. And it will kind of shock you when people say yes, but it's pretty cool when they do. And you're welcome to invite to your coach opportunity group however you'd like. That's just kind of what I've done. And what's really important for you too is to make a webinar. That way, if they say yes, you can add them to the group, and then you can also send them your recording of your webinar right then and there so that they can watch it just right away and get all the information they need in about 20 minutes. And that way you don't have to wait till the end of the week or the end of the group for them to receive all the information. But if you give them this short 20-minute presentation, they can watch it all and ask you questions. And because the sooner you can get people interested, the better. The longer it drags on for, it's more difficult to follow up and more difficult to get them interested in again. So when they're excited about it and interested, you need to like jump on it. And the same thing goes with challenge groups. If you wait too long, then it's going to be a lot harder. So to advertise, I like to advertise on Thursday nights or Sunday nights, because this is typically like when people don't want to go back to work, right? They don't want to go to work on Friday. They don't want to go to work on Monday. So Thursday and Sunday nights are awesome. You know, this is a way you can change your life. This is another way that you can earn income and help people and change your life. So on your post, you're going to want to make sure that you have the link where they can click on it to join. And it's the same thing with the challenge group. Even though it's a closed Facebook group, you can still see who clicked on it and wants to be a part of it. And then you can also include in your post to PM me or email me or apply here with an application. You'll want a picture of you smiling. This is actually for my webinar, but you could use something like this for a coach sneak peek group. So this is an example of one that I did this month. This has a picture of me, and it's, you know, you want an eye-catching, scroll-stopping picture of yourself so that people are drawn in. And, you know, if you don't have a picture with your post, people aren't going to read it. So I talk about how it's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. I grew a baby and a team of 50 in 9 months. I knew before I started 9 months ago it would not be easy, but I knew I wanted to give it my all. And then I got pregnant. You know, I started with a team of 0, and this is what I've gained: precious friends, community, reward, purpose. Maybe you want to be your own boss, create your own hours. Maybe you want a full-time income with part-time hours. I will teach you exactly what to do to succeed. You have to be confident, guys. I provide training, support, reference manuals, all these things they're going to get with you as their coach, you know. If you want a coach that knows what they're doing, I'm your girl. In the end, we only regret the chances we don't take. So here's my, you can click here to join the sneak peek group, or you can go to this Google form to apply for a one-on-one apprenticeship, and then, or you can PM or email me. So I never say comment below if you want to be in it, because no one ever does. Everyone's too shy. This is the format you can use for your coach sneak peek group. You can do anywhere from 3 to 7 days. Check out other coaches' sneak peeks. So Gina Hunter, Jenny Haushen, Kendra Fletcher, Brigida Linford. I have all of their coach sneak peeks on my computer, and I actually combined Kendra's and Brigida's together and created my own. So you'll want your own pictures in it and kind of your own perspective. And then make sure that you save all of your posts to reuse the next month. And that way it's super easy to just copy and paste for the next month. And I'll show you, I know Scotty's group starts on Sunday, and he uses Kendra Fletcher's coaching group. So if you join that, you can see all the posts that Kendra Fletcher uses for her group, and you can just copy and paste those and use them for yourself. Just, you know, change the wording and make it your own. Content. So basic information about Beachbody. You can share a video with them, what Beachbody is all about. You can share a video about your challenge group. Tell them exactly what you tell to your customers that are wanting to be in your groups and how it all works. Talk about the 3 vital behaviors, how to earn money, overcoming fears, and success stories. And I like to post a few different coach success stories so that they can see what the earning potential is. These are your goals with the coach sneak peek group. Fortune is in the follow-up, and it's the same thing when you're inviting to your challenge group. If you don't go back and talk to these people again, if you forget about them or whatnot, then you're going to lose them. So definitely make sure that you're following along with them and ask them, what did you like best about the group? And then you'll want to invite them to be in your coach training group. So I have like a basics group like Scotty does, where I share strategies and advice with my coaches. And so I invite them to be in that. And I also have a coach reference manual that I share with my coaches when they get started. This is something that I learned from Janelle Summers. You can take all of the objections or all the questions that you've ever had about coaching and put them all in one place. So you can send them to your coaches, and they have all those answers right out in front of them. And you'll want to set up a getting started right call. And this is crucial when you have new coaches start, to get them on the phone, find out their why. Why are you doing this? Because that is what is going to keep them going and pushing hard when the times get rough. And it's important to explain to them Success Club and the vital behaviors, and answer any questions that they have. So I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm going to go ahead and show you what my challenge group looks like. So this is Facebook, and I'm going to show you my event that I created for my challenge group. This is my Spring into Health event page. So you can find pictures on Google Images and post them for your cover page. And you can use programs on the computer to post pictures of yourself with them to personalize it. But so this just talks about when it starts, and you can just post a few things in there, like this is my advertisement for the group. And then I just talk about how let's get healthy together, work on our fitness, nutrition, water intake. You'll know how, what, when to eat, have daily accountability. Spring is coming. Are you ready for the beautiful weather? Let's work off that Easter candy together. So something really simple like that. And then, you can see who wants to go and who's interested. And their friends can see it too. Now, this is what, last month, this is my challenge group. It was a Love Your Body support group where we focused on loving ourselves no matter what size or shape we are. So this is how I set up prizes. These are the prizes that I offered to my group. And I also talked about how to do your daily check-ins, right? Your workout, nutrition, water, victory of the day. And then these are some posts you'll see from other people with their check-ins. So they can post any picture that they want. It can be a quote, it can be family, whatever they want, but it helps keep them on track so that they're checking in every day and not slacking off. And then I also share recipes and everything like that in between. Now I'll show you what my coach group looks like. This is my coaching open house, and I do a 5-day one. The last day I usually share my webinar. It's my 20-minute presentation with more information. And you can find webinars on any coach's YouTube channel. Just take what they've done and basically copy it. Just make it your own and put whatever pictures you want. It's super easy. You just kind of keep 2 windows open and do that just like you're in school again. So these are all posts that I got from Kendra and Brigitte. I also share, like, this is an income post with Mindy Rose, so they can see like the income potential. There's another coach, her income. So the post for your challenge group, this is what it looks like. Go in your back office and you will find these. See, like day 5, day 6, day 7, such and such. And they have a picture already that you can take. And you can copy and paste this into your group. And now I'll show you what Kendra's sneak peek looks like. This is Kendra's. And I'm not sure if she has it posted in the Dynasty page, but Scotty runs the same exact thing. And so you just copy and paste. Day 1, you just copy and paste it, make your own video and put your own pictures in and kind of put it in your own wording. But that's basically what I do. So I hope you guys learned a lot. Feel free to message me or ask me any questions that you have. I appreciate your time, and I hope that you guys have tons of success and you hit your diamond as soon as you can, because it's definitely worth it and you can do it. I believe in you 100%. So thanks again for being here. I really appreciate your time. Have a great day.